picture this: a lonely farmhouse deep in the Bavarian woods. Just 6 people living a quiet life, far away from the rest of the world. A grandfather, a grandmother, a young mother, her 2 small children, and a maid who had just arrived. It's March 1922. Snow covers the fields. The nights stretch long and cold. But for the Gruber family, a nightmare is already inside their home. Watching, waiting, moving in the shadows. Because days before the murders, someone reported hearing footsteps in the attic. And what came next became one of the most disturbing true crime mysteries in history. 6 months before the slaughter, the family's previous maid quit. Why? She told neighbors. I hear footsteps in the attic every night, but no one is up there. Everyone laughed it off. A rural family, isolated, imagination can run wild. Right. But the new maid, Maria, arrived on March 31st. And her very first night on the farm would also be her last. Because on April 1st, 1922, she became one of the 6 victims. It began with Victoria, the daughter. She stepped outside, likely hearing something in the barn. Then Andreas, the father, followed. Then the grandmother. Then little Kazilia, just 7 years old. One by one, they were lured into the barn. Not chased. Not surprised. No. They were drawn out. As if someone they trusted called them. Inside the barn, they were killed with a pickaxe. One blow for some. Countless blows for others. Kazilia, the child, had clumps of her own hair in her hands. She had torn it out. Alive. Dying. In terror. Inside the house, the killer found the infant 2-year-old Joseph and murdered him in his crib. The new maid didn't survive either. Her first night became her last. 6 bodies. 1 killer. And not a single witness. But what made this case horrifying wasn't the brutality. It was what the killer did after. The bodies lay in the barn for 4 days before anyone checked on them. Why so long? Because neighbors said they still saw smoke coming from the chimney. The livestock were cared for. Food was eaten. The dog was fed. Someone, maybe the killer, kept living inside the house after the murders. Even more disturbing, someone had been reading the family's mail. Someone used the kitchen. Someone slept in the beds. And remember those attic footsteps? It all suddenly made sense. The killer had been inside the house before the murders too, watching the family, listening to them talk, breathing the same air, hiding in the attic. 4 days, maybe weeks. Police were baffled. No money was stolen. No valuables taken. No signs of struggle. And all the doors were locked from the inside. Whoever did this knew the house, knew the family, knew how to move around without being heard. Yes, inside the house the whole time. The killer hid the weapon above the family he murdered, before slipping away into the night. Even after a century, no one knows who did it. But the list of suspects is long and strange. Suspect 1, Lorenz Schlittenbauer. A neighbor. He had a child with Victoria. Or at least, believed he did. Some say he wanted custody. Others say he wanted revenge. When police arrived, he was the only one calm. He walked around the crime scene alone. Opened doors instinctively, as if he already knew the house. Some say, too well. Suspect 2, a vagrant living in the attic. Tracks in the snow showed someone approaching the home, but none leaving. Did he stay there? Was he waiting? Was he living above them the whole time? Suspect 3, even a family member. Some investigators believe Joseph the infant was the product of incest. A dark family secret. A dark motive. But none of these theories ever led to an arrest. Before the murders, Andreas found footprints in the snow leading from the woods straight to the house. but none going back. Someone walked into the property. Someone entered the house. Someone stayed. And that night, they finally struck. But after the murders, the killer didn't run. They slept in the family's beds, ate their food, fed their animals, moved through the rooms silently, in the dark, as if the house belonged to them. Less than a year after the murders, the farm was demolished to remove any reminder of the violence that had taken place there. During the demolition, additional evidence was revealed, including a mattock covered in dried blood hidden in the attic and a penknife in the hay in the barn. After the demolition, a small concrete monument known as the Hinterkaifeck was erected close to where the farm once stood, serving as a memorial to the victims. But the mystery remains, because no matter how many theories emerge, no one truly knows. Was the killer someone the family trusted? A jealous ex-lover? A vagrant living in the attic? Or someone who simply slipped into the forest and disappeared forever? 100 years later, investigators still read the case. Every generation uncovers new theories. But none reveal the one truth we all want. Who killed the Hinterkaifeck family? So now it's your turn. You've heard the clues. You've seen the evidence. You've walked through the house and into the mind of a killer who may still be unknown. Tell me in the comments, who do you think did it? Was it the jealous neighbor? A secret lover? Someone hiding in the attic? Or maybe, even someone living in that house all along? Drop your theory below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because next time, we're diving into another unsolved nightmare that the world has nearly forgotten. Until then, stay alert, stay curious, and remember, sometimes, the killer is closer than you think.